Good morning. This is the latest market news. I am Uliana. Asian stocks took their lead from the US on Tuesday, where better-than-expected retail sales helped push the Dow Jones Industrial Average up by 0.7%, its biggest percentage gain in over a month. Sentiment was also helped by Citigroup's latest earnings, which beat expectations. Markets were still looking ahead to Thursday events for further cues. China will release its third-quarter growth data Thursday, which will be used to assess the state of Asia's largest economy, while a summit of European leaders is scheduled to commerce and will be focused upon for signs of progress in addressing Europe's ongoing debt crisis. The dollar strengthened against the yen in Asian trading, rising to 78.81 yens from 78.65 yens late Monday in New York, adding to its 0.3% overnight gain. Japan's Nikkei stock average was up 1.2% as exporters benefited from the combination of a weaker yen and strong US retail figures. Toshiba Corporation was up 2.7% and Sony Corporation added 1.3%. South Korea's Kospi Composite was up 0.9%. Australia's ASX 200 added 0.3%, though it pared its initial gains slightly after the minutes from the Reserve Bank of Australia's October policy meeting were interpreted as dovish with regards to future interest rate cuts. It was a frustrating session overnight for both bulls and bears, with neither gaining the upper hand. Euro bulls were present early on as Euro-US dollar pushed through 1.2970 after US rand suggested Greece may be given more time, while chatter surfaced that Spain was getting closer to asking for a full bailout. However, comments from the Greek finance minister that it may be difficult to reach a troika agreement before the EU summit took some of the shine off the rally, and we headed back lower. From the US, the Empire Manufacturing Survey improved to -6.16 from -10.41, but failed to match expectations and consolidated a third month in negative territory. On the other hand, advanced retail sales slightly increased, rising 1.1% monthly on firm auto purchases and higher gasoline prices. Business inventories were more or less in line with forecast, rising 0.6% on month. Eurozone data is heavy as CPI, core CPI, ZEW economic sentiment, and German ZEW economic sentiment are all scheduled for release. German ZEW economic sentiment brightened for more than predicted in September, reaching -18.2 after posting -25.5 in August. Analysts forecasted a weaker reading of -19.2. Their relative positive reading came in light of improvements in Germany's economic outlook for the next 6 months. However, the EU's debt crisis still threatens Germany's economic outlook. A further improvement to -14.6 is expected this time. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.